What up, guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. I think I might be slightly addicted to these base icon SBC packs because I've already done 2 videos for you guys on them, where the first one we only opened 1, and that was when I was just sort of getting a little bit started into all of this. We got, who was it? I think we got Overmars in our first ever one, and then on over the weekend I did another video for you guys where I opened a whopping 5 of them, because that meant I would get myself icons that I could use for R9's Prime SBC, which I have now completed, and I've got myself that Prime R9, which is about as much perfection as I think I could get on Ultimate Team. But I realised that these SBCs are going to be gone, later today, so I kind of need to do them because they're cheaper than buying an icon, right? They're about nearly 100k cheaper than buying an icon, and to be honest, Pele is still coming, and I realised that after doing Ronaldo and clearing out my club somewhat, I've actually still got loads of coins, and I would probably like to get Pele. So if we can I've got 4 icon SBCs for you today is what I'm trying to get to, and well, that's because I don't know whether Pele would require 3 icons or 5 icons like R9 has. So I'm going to get in the middle there, because then I can always keep one if we get someone decent here, if he only requires 3. If he requires 4, then perfect. If he requires 5 like R9, then I've got someone like Rui Costa in my club that I would happily get rid of. If you were wondering from the last one, I did decide to get rid of 87 Thierry Henry, the Henry that I packed. Decided to get rid of him just because it saved me another 350k odd, something like that. And I'm just going to open these other little packs in the background, by the way. So yeah, it saved me a whole bunch of coins there. And I realised that Thierry Henry doesn't look that much better than Martial on this game, really, when you just take a look at the stats. He's not the 90 Henry, he's not the Prime Henry, so I just wasn't super bothered about it, and I just got rid and then didn't think about it again. I pack pulled Thierry Henry, but yeah, I put him into an SBC a couple of hours later. So I think we also got 2 boards from these packs last time. It's not looking great so far. They've been literally 76 rated players. I think 80 is our top one right now, but we also had slightly more. I'm doing 4 icon SBCs for you today. I did 5 last time, but I don't know, these are looking pretty poor so far. I'm not even swapping them with the duplicate because I can't be bothered. A Rene Adler 79 rated is probably worth literally discard value, and there's just takes too much time away from the video and stuff like that. So one of you tweeted me last time I did one of these videos saying, you said think Pele thoughts, but I'm sorry, I betrayed you and I thought Luis Hernandez thoughts, and I ended up getting Luis Hernandez. So I tweeted you back, called you a traitor, and then you said to me, one more chance, give me one more chance. So today is going to be your chance to think Pele thoughts, because if I was to pack the 91 rated Pele here, I might not even be that bothered about getting the 98 rated version. I don't know. Or I would have a very high rated icon to stick into the likes of Pele's SBC. But it would tempt me to almost just keep the 91 and not go any further and keep my coin balance and stuff, for team of the season and whatnot. So we're getting towards the end of these ones right here. Only 1 to go, and then we can move on to these base icon packs. The question is, do you think EA will do middle range icon SBCs or even prime SBCs guaranteed? I don't know. We've got 4 to choose from here today, and like I said last video, if you do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button. These things cost $250,000 a go, so it's relatively costly, but of course I am doing it partly so that I've got slightly cheaper icons to stick into the likes of Pele's SBC. The annoying thing would be here if we were to pack a duplicate amongst these 4, and I would have to sort of stick it into someone else's SBC to get a 100k pack. That would suck. That would really suck. But there's enough out there. Hopefully we don't do that today. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button. Boom. The first base icon player of the video. I want to see Brazil flags again. That would be amazing. A guaranteed icon. What are we going to get? French? Cam? Who's that? Oh, that's going to be Perez, right? So very low rated, only 85. that definitely, I mean, it's central, so that's probably going to be useful for Pele, but it is low rated. But normally the rating doesn't really matter on the icon. When it asks you for like a central one, you can basically get away with just using a CDM all the way up to striker. You might need a position change or something. But yeah, 85 rated Pires. You know, it's not great. When you get a French icon, you kind of want to see CM, so you get Vieira, or left wing, so you get Henry, because he's slightly higher rated, and of course he is Thierry. But to be honest, I don't mind it. I mean, I would have taken, that could have also been Laurent Blanc, right? And that would have been pretty cool, because I've never used that version of Blanc. But Pires never going to be anything in my squad. He is literally SBC fodder at this point in time. So that wasn't good enough. I don't think you guys were thinking Pele thoughts, were you? I mean, you could do better than that. We can do better than that together. Should we go for the middle one? I think we'll go for the middle one. Come on, guys. Brazil flags, Argentina flag for a Maradona. That would be pretty sweet as well. Who are we going to get? England, striker. Who's that going to be then? Is it Michael Owen, 86 rated? So it's slightly higher rated than Pires. Again, central striker, so that's, you know, that's all right. But you kind of want 87, 88 rated players if you're going to be like throwing them into like the 89 rated squads. That just means that I've probably got to go out and buy myself like a Lewandowski now, instead of buying someone like a 90 rated player, an 89 rated player, just to make up the numbers. But maybe I could stick Owen into the likes of an 86 rated SBC with an icon, if that was the case, a little bit like R9. So yeah, I've actually come up against this guy a fair few times in the last week or so, just because everyone's been obviously getting him. The only worry I've got right now is that he seems a pretty common one to get, and I imagine Pires is as well. I'm now very worried that we could potentially end up getting like duplicates. That does scare me somewhat. Now, 2 to go. I don't know which one to go for. Which one of these has got Pele in it? Which one's got Ronaldinho in it? Maradona? Are there any others? Like, I guess you would kind of want like Van Basten. He's a high rated. Is he 89 to begin with? Are there any other players like that? Am I just completely brain farting? Why can't I think of anyone else that would be super high rated? I think Yashin is an 89, isn't he? That would be all right. But goalkeeper, you know, it would just be good to use in a slightly higher rated version. I'm going to go for the one on the left. Boom. Let's do it. I just want something good. I just want something really good for these videos. Come on. Italian striker. That's about as bad as it can get. 85 rated Inzaghi. Walking out with the Brazilian kit on. Okay. It's not great. That's basically on par, probably worse than getting someone like Luis Hernandez, like we did in the last video of this. Because yeah, it's the same rating. Yeah, it's SBC fodder. But again, a little bit like Owen, a little bit like Pires. It worries the hell out of me that we're probably going to pack him again in a moment. I mean, he just looks... How can that even be an icon? He's got 86 shooting, but everything else on that card just pretty much looks abysmal. I mean, I think I've used the Prime a little bit, and I've used the 87, but are there even any in-game stats on this player which are half decent? I mean, what has he got? He's got 97 attack positioning. He's got 87 finishing. Those are all right. The rest of the shooting stats not too bad either. Like, it's nice that you could hit a volley with him pretty comfortably and stuff. Reactions are good. Ball control's good. Heading accuracy and jumping. Like, he'd probably be good in the air, but it's definitely not one to write home about, is it? I mean, Filippo Inzaghi, 85. So 3 out of 4, we've had 85, 86, 85. To carry on the trend, we would get an 86 again right now, but I think we should buck the trend in a good way and get someone amazing. Now, you haven't been thinking Pele thoughts. Now, that's what I asked you to do. So do me a favour, hit that thumbs up button on the video for a tiny little slice of extra luck in this pack. And of course, do your best Maradona and Pele impressions in your heads, because that is what I want to get in this pack right here. This is the last one of these I'm going to do. I promise. I think. Italian, no, don't do this to me. Oh, we just ruined it. It is now, this is now going to cost me. Bugger. This is now going to cost me. Yeah, so another 85 rated Inzaghi. I said that I was worried about it. Like, now I've got to go ahead and do that whole thing where I submit this one into, into someone else's SBC, like Maradona maybe or something. Like, I'm not going to do Maradona, but what the hell do I do? So I have to dashboard the game, I'm pretty sure. So let me do that right now, and then we'll go ahead and resubmit this guy and then get a 100k pack from someone. So it's not quite as like drastic as I thought. I'm not actually going to claim this item right now at the end of today's video and then show you a 100k pack, because I think I can still go in and play online games, and then every now and again I'm going to get a pop-up. I'm going to have to dashboard the game and whatnot. But luckily, like, I've only got to wait until Thursday at 6 PM, hopefully until like maybe Pele comes out. If he doesn't come out tomorrow night or tonight as you're watching this, then okay, I will have to claim the item and get rid of one for like Maradona and stuff, because it will just bug me for like 2 whole weeks or whenever Pele actually finally comes out. But I'm hoping we get him today. If we do, then I will be able to quickly go and submit one of the Inzaghis and then claim the other one, and it won't have been a waste. So that's where we're going to end today's video. It was so unfortunate that we got pretty god-awful packs, but what we did get is 4 central players, so that's normally quite useful. Do me a favour, hit that thumbs up button, and don't forget to sub to the channel if you're new around here. Have a great day, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.